Thank you for calling
Hello,
online
bye
support.
guys.
Wonderful. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. You are bye guy.
We are what?
You are bye guy. Give people money.
No way.
Yeah, we're back now.
No.
Hi.
Who told you that?
Me.
Hmm?
Me.
Thank you for calling the IRS. May I help you?
Hi, yes, I got a message here to call this number right back.
Well, you reached the Internal Revenue Services, and right now you're talking with Officer Jeffrey Tribiano. Very good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Jeffrey Tribiano.
Okay. And what is this call regards?
If you can help me out with your first name and your last name.
Yes, my first name is Drew, D-R-E-W. Last name is Peacock, P-E-A-C-O-C-K.
Drew Peacock.
Yes, Drew Peacock. What's the matter?
I think I got the wrong number because I'm looking for
Jeffy.
Mr. Rodriguez.
Jeffy. You got the right number. How you doing today, Jeffy? We love you. You know that, right?
Yes.
We love the Jeffy Tribianos in the scam baiting world. You know that, right?
Yes, I know that.
So many Jeffys, but the thing is, Jeffy, the real Jeffy's not Indian. He's not Naga for sure. So have you ever Googled Jeffy in real life? What he really looks like?
Yes, I know how it looked like.
So what are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? You're giving the Naga people a bad name by doing these scams.
What I do? Can you please tell me? Like I don't have any other option.
No. Well, actually, you're not Naga. You don't sound Naga. You're Hindu.
I'm Muslim.
What do you need to do? You're Muslim? No, I don't think so because Muslims don't scam. Muslims don't scam. Muslims don't steal. Yeah. Only to the infidel. The Muslim will steal from the infidel. But they don't consider this a popular kind of work for Muslim people. I know. You're Hindu. Right, Chutia? You're Hindu.
No. I'm from Pakistan.
No, the only one that goes to Pakistan is your mama when she wants to have sex. She goes to Pakistan. Yes, this is the only person that goes to Pakistan, Mr. Jeffrey.
Did I abuse you?
Just by scamming? Yes. Just by answering the phone? Yes, that's a form of abuse. Yes.
So I'm sorry.
Okay,
so don't abuse, right? If I'm talking with you in a very polite way.
I won't abuse. All right, I take it back. Okay, you're not a chutia. You're just a little matachot. That's all. But
I'm not a matachot.
Well, if you scam people, when you call people and you say that the IRS is after you for back taxes and you make them go to the Walmart for the EFTPS, okay, and to go get the Google Play card, that is pretty shitty. But when you go to your streets, when you look in your streets, and I'm sure you go to the market to buy your food, okay, you see these people sitting there that are hurting, that are old, and they're selling the avocado, they're selling the fruit, okay. They don't care. They're not scamming. And the IRS scam is no good anymore. Go to Social Security scam. Maybe you get more money doing that.
We tried, but we haven't got. That's
because nobody believes in all that cocaine, all the cocaine that you say that you took. You know, the car, the south border of Texas, you know. And CRA is hot right now because Canada's trying to catch all the CRA guys. So, yeah. You'll never be like Shaggy, though. Those days are over.
Shaggy is old.
Yeah, those days are over. The day of the big call center making the money, the days are over. You saw 2 weeks ago in Noida, the call center got busted. 127 SSA scammers. You see it in the news?
Yes.
Yeah. Aren't you ever nervous that might happen to you?
No.
No. That's because your operation is very small.
No. When they arrest us, they just arrest us for a day or for 2 days maybe, and then they will release.
I know that, but still, that's a pain in the ass. Your picture is on the television. Your picture is in the newspaper. Okay?
No, pictures, that won't possible because they just covered the face and they did all the stuff. And they already inform us that yes, we are coming because they have a burden from the authorities, the higher authorities. So they already inform us that we are coming, so be prepared and all. So then they come, they get us, and they just show. They show their seniors that yes, they get arrested, and then we just change the place and start the work.
Yeah, I know. It's set up shop anyway.
And I just want to know that what's going on over there. Like, what's the government agency is closed? What happened?
Yeah, the government agency
settled down.
Well, you can Google it and you can read about what's going on.
But
you don't understand.
I don't understand. That is correct. My English is
I guess we're trying to save some money to build a wall.
But what is how is that possible? If the Donald Trump will gonna close all the government agency, how he can save the funds?
By not paying the people, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't understand it myself too much. It is political, and you know, what we need to do is we need to build this wall, and we need to get the money. And unfortunately, maybe some of the money has to be paid by Americans, but we have to stop the illegal immigration. You know?
Yes. And
I mean, how would you like it
if... Mexico is a drug hub.
What?
Okay, and Mexico is a drug hub. Like, there's so many illegal stuff coming from the Mexico, like cocaine and all.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, we need to stop that stuff too, but it's deeper
than that. That's the first thing
I
like about Donald Trump.
It's
Otherwise,
deeper.
I don't like him.
It's deeper than this. It goes deeper.
It is.
You know?
It is.
It's just like, you know, I mean, you have your own issues in India between, you know, who does Kashmir belong to? Does it belong to Pakistan or does it belong to India? You know? You have your own... that issue is it's for since 1947. I know. And this issue has been going on for a long time, you know, but from what I've learned about India, I find it fascinating. I just don't like the scamming. The scamming has to stop. I mean, we need to find a better way.
I do understand that, but for us, let me tell you, let's talk about us.
Sure.
Now, the person who do this job, personally me, like, we are not educated, first of all. And if we do a normal job, okay, they haven't paid good enough to feed ourselves, feed our families. So unfortunately, even I really don't want to do this as well, but for the family members to feed and to live, okay, because I hope you know that India is very costly. Okay, everything is very, very expensive.
India is very, very cheap to live, okay?
No, because your amount is big. Dollar is big, okay?
No, I understand. Okay, in your business right now, maybe 1 month you make 15,000 rupee, okay? In your business.
No, not 15,000. 1 lakh.
No, you're not making a lakh. No company pays a lakh.
Listen, I'm earning in dollars, okay? So you have to understand. Just suppose if I got $2,000 scam, okay, I got $1,000. So if you convert
your company is not going to split half with you.
50% is mine and 50% of this company.
The company, then that is very good incentive. But I mean, most scam company,
I'm on
Most
percentage.
most scam company on percentage is only maybe 10 or 20%. Every scam company I talk to is only 10 or 20% commission.
That was that was not possible.
Well, I've talked
That could
to
be a possible.
hundreds.
That could be a possible.
I've talked to hundreds of scammers that are only getting paid 12,000 to maybe
Yeah.
16,000 rupee as an opener.
Hmm.
The closer maybe 19 or 20,000 if he's intelligent enough.
I'm a closer.
You know, it all depends. You know, but the script, I mean, you're doing IRS and the CRA, the SSA scripts are really unbelievable, but this
I
script
really
is
don't
no
like
good anymore
SSA. I
either.
tried to do SSA. I try to do, but no, even I personally don't like because
It's long, very long.
it's not long. That doesn't make sense.
Wait a minute, not just
Okay.
long. Do you know how many times I've kept SSA scammers on the phone for over 4 to 5 hours?
No, it is, but that doesn't make sense to call someone and tell them that, hey, we got the car on the south border of Texas and there's a cocaine and all. That
Well,
doesn't make sense.
that's what they call the shock effect. So when you tell the person the person that all this is happening, the victim is scared. And then what you end up doing is saying, "No, no, no. They stole your identity and it's your job to calm them down." So you start with that's the whole point of this scam is to scare them first and then you calm them down. That was a psychological part of this scam, yes.
Yeah, that is correct.
You know, and when somebody thinks that they're linked to a lot of drugs, I mean, you guys say 22 pounds, it's a lot of drugs. But, you know, it's a little far-fetched. But, you know, I don't know, my friend. I think that you put so much energy into doing this that you're taking away energy from doing something positive.
I tried. Okay, everyone, whoever in this office, they try to do good jobs as well. Okay, even I tried for 2 years, but I know that my family financial problem and all. So that is the reason, unfortunately, I need to do this because and once I come in this business, right now I have my own house. Okay, and I'm really having a good life right now.
I know, but you're just hurting people, you know?
I
And this
know,
this
I know.
scam has killed people.
No, 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 not kill
You
people.
want to
Okay,
hear? I'll
not
give
kill
you
people.
two stories. Two true stories, and you can Google it. Story number one, and you're going to be very interested in this. Little old this is a year and a half ago when they were still using iTunes cards. Okay,
Mhm.
the lady was in front of the Family Dollar. She went in and
Mhm.
she was 85 years old. She went in. She got the iTunes
Mhm.
cards. She came back out and was sitting in the car scratching the cards for the scammer. She
Mhm.
scratched the card too much, okay? So it damaged the numbers. She could not read the numbers. They
Mhm.
threatened her so much with going to jail that she had a heart attack and died in the car, okay? When the paramedics came, when the ambulance came and the police came, the scammer was still on the telephone. Okay, that's pretty shocking. Here's another story. This happened 6 or 8 months ago. A woman got scammed for $60,000, okay? She was so ashamed, she committed suicide. And says, "I can't live like this. I was taking all my money, everything's gone. I have nothing to live for." So she killed herself. Not only has 2 people died that I've known of, but what it does is give people high blood pressure, makes them nervous. Nothing good can come from this black money. Nothing.
I googled it and I found out nothing.
You need to keep looking, my friend. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no reason to lie to you. I've been calling scammers for 3 years now. I've heard every story. I've heard
Listen,
every
I'm doing a
excuse.
scam for last 3 years right now.
Yeah, well,
But
so
I only scam the people who have the money.
how do you
Okay.
know? How do you know who has the money?
Just suppose you told me that that I have $160,000 in my bank account. That means you are rich. So I can scam you. just suppose if a lady called me and he told me that I only have a $2,000, but
Do
that
you
is
know
not bills
how
and
many
all.
times I've told scammers that I had a big bank account and had them on the phone wasting their time for 3 to 4 hours? And they thought they were going to get paid, and they were giving the thumbs up in the call center, and everybody was gathered around the telephone waiting to get because they knew they had this guy, and that was me. 3 to 4 hours of wasting time. That does not, are you saying that does not hurt the business?
That does not hurt because that was just an experience. Okay, and that was, I can say, there's a practice as well. Okay, for us.
But if I have 150 to 200 people calling at the same time, at the same number, there's no money to be made. Because I have the power to do that. We have a whole crew of people that call. So and so the only way to do it is either to shut the number down, okay? Change the phone number, but if you change the phone number, then you have to change the whole robocall that goes out to everybody. And that's time and effort and frustration on your part, right?
Yeah, that's the guys who are very frustrated if they don't get the payment.
Oh, of course, because you're the people who are doing the scam don't look at it as a scam. They look at it as a job that you come to work and you get paid.
Yes.
When you don't get paid, it's just like my boss saying to me, I'm not going to pay you this week. How angry I would get. You know,
Yes.
So if our governments don't work together to fight, the scams and stop the scamming and fight the scams, the only people that can do it is to waste the time of the scammer.
No, you cannot waste the time of a scammer because this is not the only line which you can talk with me. Okay, there are lots of lines over here. All
Right.
of the person is on the call. So
No, you're using one phone number for multiple lines.
yes.
Yes. So when 100 people keep calling that one phone number and they're all pranksters, then there's no money to be made on that phone number.
That usually don't happen. Like once in a day, we got a payment. That's
Well,
fine.
how
Okay,
about I
once in
do
a
it
day
right
we
now?
got.
I contact my friend here with the call flutter, and I flood your phone right now, and in 15 minutes, not one legitimate phone call will come through.
It's all about patience.
Oh.
IRS is all about patience.
No, but
Sometimes
the
we
thing
have to
is-
wait for a month as well. Okay,
Yeah, I get it.
to get the good payment.
But that's very rare. It's very rare, though.
No, it's not rare.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
all
think
about
Americans
patience.
really fall for the IRS scam anymore. The only ones that'll
It's
fall
tough
for
now. Right time, right. This is the time. It's very tough, but we could do that. That's fine.
it. And the center and the scams are not as many people are working in the call centers anymore. It used to be 200-300. Now you maybe get 10, 5 people working in a bedroom.
That would be beneficial. Okay.
No, it wouldn't be beneficial because then the owners can't keep the eyes on the employees.
That's fine.
Well, it's sad, man. It is really sad. I mean, there's so much
It is.
energy that needs to go into your country. So much energy that needs to be put into other things. And what do you think? Do you think once Modi goes that the scams will slow down? Or do you think that Modi has promoted the scams because of what he's done with the money in India in the past few years and the way things are?
No, he's a very good prime minister. I do understand.
You don't
And,
think
just
he's
because
corrupt?
of him, just because of him, that all the scammers are afraid right now. Just because of him.
I was just talking with another Social Security scammer just earlier today, and he really hates Modi. He says he had a business with making steel rods for construction, and that when Modi came in and he changed the money and he changed some stuff,
Yes.
that he lost his
He
business.
changed the money. He update all the stuff, and lots of things which he did, and lots of people hates it as well. But that would be beneficial for this country.
Well, I hope so, because I've heard some good things, but I know the corruption lies deep. It goes deep.
Corruption is very bad over
goes
here.
deep.
Corruption is very, very bad over here.
Even-
Every person is corrupted.
Even
Each and every
even
police officer.
even the policemen have call centers. I know this. I've talked.
Yes, that is correct.
Well, I really hope that maybe someday this is all going to pass over and we won't have to do this stuff anymore. You know,
Yeah, I wish.
because we here in America, we never did anything bad to India. Maybe the British did, but we didn't. You know?
But at the end, you are a British as well.
No. We fought. We fought a revolutionary war, and we fought brother against brother to separate from British rule and become our own people. We are not Brits. We have nothing to do with the Brits. And this happened many years ago. We might be allies, but we are not the same people. We don't think the same. We don't live the same. We don't hold the same
Because
values.
they scammed us. They scammed us first.
They did. They ruled your country. They ruled your country with blood and guns. I know. But the Americans never did this. Never had any part in this. The Americans have only give aid to India. So that's what makes me upset, is that we've never done anything like this. And I know that this isn't out of revenge or anything like that.
Now,
This is something different.
It's time for lunch, so I have to go.
What are you going to
Okay.
eat? What are you going to eat for lunch today, my friend?
I'm a pure vegetarian, so if I'm going to give you the name of the dish, you won't be able to understand
That's
as well.
okay, but what is it? You like a lot of tomatoes and potatoes and curry, yes?
The curry.
Yeah,
That's
so you
correct.
don't eat any meat? No meat at all, huh? No chicken, nothing, huh?
No.
That's okay. That's okay. Me, I eat too much meat. I got a big belly.
No problem. I have a big belly as well. So I'm going to talk to you later once I
All
come
right.
back.
No, it's okay. I hope I don't talk to you again, to be honest with you. And I'm not
No
mean. I
problem.
don't mean be mean. I'm not being mean.
No problem. I do understand.
You
Thank
get
you so
it.
much. Have a blessed day.
Bye-bye. All right, so 21 minutes on the phone with him, and he didn't scam anybody. That's good. Bye.